Chini Slickback, in the building right now with Curtis Mack, CM Production Studio.
Yeah,
I'm
what's
gonna cut right
poppin'?
to it. What's going on?
Man, ain't nothing, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
No
Glad to
doubt,
be
yo. You
here.
just released that single "Knockin' with Besses."
Yeah, Best has dropped that. That came off of like a creative session that we did in the studio. So we cooked that up in like 3 hours.
Big ups on that track. That thing was nice.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, that was good. It's on all platforms. All right, so Chini Slickback. So start off by telling me, your name and what you do. Okay.
My real name's Kevin. I've been producing and engineering for like almost 5 years now. I started like right after high school. Like I didn't really know what to do. I was about to go into like college for computer science, but I was just like, nah, like that's definitely not for me, you know what I mean? Like I never was good in school. Like I did all right, but I was never good.
Now, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Jersey, like around Dover, Randolph, that area. I moved here when like I was born in New York, but we moved here like, before I turned one. So
Okay.
I was like basically raised in Jersey.
Jersey. What up?
Yeah.
How long you been doing this
Yeah, about like I said, about 5 years now. Coming up on 5 years.
professionally?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, before that, how'd you get into it?
I was always into the music, in high school I would record, like I would try to record vocals and like, just record music.
And for those that don't know, Chini Slickback is a well-known producer on the East Coast, North Jersey. What up?
Yeah.
That he puts out good music bangers. So he produces instrumentals and he holds creative sessions so you can create sound and whatever you need to do. So if you didn't know, that's what he does. So
Yeah, I wish I would have started earlier, like I was always into the music. Like my mom used to, force me into piano lessons, but I couldn't do it back then. And like I regret it now, obviously. Like I play a lot more than I used to, but I would always just quit and like not I like it was like homework to me, you know what I mean?
all right. So Chini Slickback in the building. He's a professional producer of instrumentals and not just for rap, right? Not just rap and hip hop. You do other things.
Yeah, I do some pop, R&B, hip hop. I try to do like everything, you know what I mean? Everything I could get my hands on, I try to do.
Now, how did you initially get started?
My community school in Morris County, and I took the music recording major. So that's when I really like got into it. I learned about sonics and sounds and like just like the studio life, like how to mic instruments and
Yeah, yeah.
vocals and all that. So that's how I got like a lot of my knowledge. I had really good professors, professors that have been in the industry and like with industry artists.
Well, that sounds good. So
Yeah.
that's a good enough answer for me. All right. So who helped you? Like you mentioned some professors. Who did anyone in particular help you get into this industry or like open a door for you?
I wouldn't really say I'm like in the industry yet. You know what I mean? I'm still like,
Well, you're making money. You're doing
yeah,
it. You're doing your passion. You're
yeah, that's
working.
true.
You're doing your thing.
I just feel like there's like I'm like nowhere near where I would like to be. You know what I
Of
mean?
course. But is there anyone that opened the door for you?
Yeah, like right now I'm signed under So Amazin Entertainment. So Amazin Studios is a studio in Clifton.
Big shout, yo.
Yeah, it's a multi-platinum studio. My manager Shy Bugs, when he found out I wasn't working at this old spot I used to work out
Mm-hmm.
of, he was like, "Yo, you should just come over here with me." So like,
Almost scouted you.
yeah, this is like the first time in my career where like I have like a mentor, you know what I mean?
There you
So
go.
I feel like that was really what was missing, in
Yeah.
my career. Like I really needed, like I didn't really have guidance, like
Until Shy
musically.
Bugs came along and was like, yo, I got
Yeah,
this opportunity for you.
yeah,
Big shouts to
exactly.
Shy Bugs.
So I never really had that, like
Yeah.
I never really had somebody to ask questions about like musically or like, business wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
So that was good, and that happened. When did that happen? Because you said you started about 5 years ago, but you left the place you were at. So when did Shy Books come along?
yeah, I honestly didn't start with Shy. It's been like less than a year. So
So lately, 2019 is when you've been doing your thing, like the
yeah, I
latter part of
started.
2018.
Yeah, I think I started there at the end of October in 2018.
Okay,
Yeah,
and it's
so
been nothing but success since.
yeah, over there it's just cool, like we have like we're probably like 5 or 6 engineers deep, It's me, Shy, Says Beats, Peoples, Kilo, and Bandana. And it's just like it's cool working over there. Like I feel like every conversation, like whoever it is, like it's a gain. You
It's
know
all
what I
good
mean?
vibes too. Healthy
Yeah.
competition,
No
I'm sure
matter if,
too.
yeah, like exactly, and like no matter if we're just joking around or we're like they're spitting knowledge to me, it's just always like a helpful conversation. You know what I
Yeah, that's
mean?
the best, being around people that are passionate about what they do. They're not necessarily in it for the money. They know there's a monetary gain, but that's not why they're there. And
Word,
everyone helps each other out.
word.
And that seems like what's, what you're explaining right there. Everyone's ready to help each other.
Yeah, exactly. And we're all helping each other, but we also like we're all doing our own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even
Yeah,
when we're working
moving.
together,
That's
it's
what I,
like
I
it's
always say to everybody, yo, Chinny, moving together but separately.
mhm.
Individually but together. However you want to put it. We're all working. That's why I tell all these artists. I do my thing. Like I told you, I work with corporate accounts and I work with the talent pool. To help them do their thing. But I'm not here to make you famous. And advertising in general can't make you famous. You need to have a good product. A
Word.
good product. A friendly. Relationship with the public. All that kind of stuff. So if you don't have a good product, don't go try to do a few things with promotion wise, and then try to clear your name off. That's not how it works. You need
Word.
to constantly be in the game. And
Yeah.
so how can we see your work?
I just try to help artists out. So, I'll produce for artists and like I don't really put music out like that, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
when people tell me to put out more content, I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, it's hard to just like take pictures of myself or videos
yeah,
of myself and post it. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty active on Instagram. You can see most of my work on there,
And you
like
like,
when it
do you
drops.
sample it on Instagram, or what do you do, or can we see a couple tracks you may have been involved with recently or produced? Do you have anything like
A
that? I know
lot of
Knockin',
a
obviously.
lot of local artists. Well, a record I just dropped with Sweet XO, Better Be Ready. That just dropped. I produced that. Shy also produced that, and it
Big
was
shout, Sweet XO, what up?
yeah, Sweet XO. It was produced by me and Shy, and Peoples mixed it. So like all of us over at So Amazing, we kind of had like
Did you
a
have a release
decent
party
amount.
for it or anything like that?
Not for this record. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, but yeah, I like that record. It was a pretty good record. I got a lot of work coming with Sonic and Blaze.
Word.
Yeah, and just
I've
yeah,
worked with them before. It's good. Sonic's
word.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. They work quick.
They do. A lot of people like to work quick. That's the world we live in nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
So like how can you be reached? That's what I want to know. Like if somebody wants to book a session with you, like a creative session, or they want to work with you, regardless of the type of genre they're in, how do they contact you?
You could go to soamazinstudios.com or you could just hit me on Instagram. That's like where
And what's your IG?
it's just Chini Slickback. CHINISLICKBACK.
Chini Slickback. Catch him on IG. If you want
Or
to work with him, I'm sure you can get a direct message or whatever it is through Instagram, and you could
uh-huh.
work from there.
Yeah, shout out to So Amazing and just Jersey. Jersey's kind of like doing their thing right now.
973.
A lot of good music, a lot of bad music too, of course, but
Ugh.
there's a couple of good ones coming
They,
out
they
soon.
float to the top. The good ones float to the top regardless.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a flood right now of content. Can we
yeah,
agree on that?
DJ Khaled just dropped the album and he had like a lot of Jersey on there. I know SZA was on that
Yep.
album. 070 Shake, she was on that, and then one of the writers too. Her name's like, I think she's from Jersey. I don't want to get this wrong.
Yeah, but
But
there's
yeah,
their
one of the writers.
Jersey
Yeah,
was on the album,
yeah, facts.
and Jersey's coming. People, they just look past Jersey. I don't know why they see it as a city, even though there's cities in New Jersey. It's just like they see New Jersey as just this entity. I don't know what it is. Even when
Word.
you watch movies, right? When you watch a movie, it's like it'll put you in a scene in Virginia. It'll say, or North Carolina. It'll say Pine Hall, North Carolina, right?
Hmm.
And then the next scene will be mobsters in New Jersey or New York, and then in New York it'll say New York, New York, and then the next scene will be New Jersey. Like it
Word.
doesn't even tell you what town. It never does. It just says New Jersey or
Yeah,
North Jersey.
yeah,
Like I
facts.
feel like it's New Jersey in general is just a hidden secret.
Word.
It really is. We have so much talent from Akon's from New Jersey.
Oh, word. Yeah, I see.
Shout out Akon. Shout out Bessis too. Shout out to a lot of people we're working with.
Kyrie Irving's from Jersey.
Yeah. Shout out K Della K. All right. So, do you have the newest project you're working on? What's going on with that? Do you have
Right
anything coming up?
now, nah, not really. I'm just focused on, I try to, artists that I really like, I try to, just develop them and like however I can, you know, like,
Hmm.
you know, it's hard, especially like for producers that want to get into artist development and like managers
Have you
in
ever done
general.
A&R or no?
Nah, but you know, I would like to, because you know, I
Really?
see what's going on. Not A&R, but like, you know, just like
Almost molding the artist. Me and you kind of talked
exactly.
about that before because I do
Yeah,
promo and you
word.
do, you know, production and creation, and I do production, but not the same type of production. Mine's marketing content,
Yeah, yeah.
and in general, yours is just content that I market. You know,
Mhm.
so you know, me and you should actually be, you know, working together, looking for artists out there, and you
Word.
know, any artist that's listening, you know, it's Curtis Mack and Chini Slickback. This is not just these are these are some people up here in New Jersey making some moves. And we're right
Word.
now, it's kind of like, hey, knock on my door, hit me up on IG, Curtis Mac 93, hit up Chini Slickback, just how he spelt it before, just how it sounds, Chini Slickback, you know. And
Mhm.
you could email me, you could DM him, you could do whatever. And if you want to get involved with us, you can. I do promo, he does beats, you know, but he doesn't just sell beats. He'll sit there with you, create it and record it, mix it, master it. I'll come with it and produce it, like the marketing content, and then get you out there. And that's what we do. That's what
Word.
we can do.
Yeah,
So if you're
facts.
feeling that, come through, hit us up, and do, you know, put your name out there, because what's key is visibility.
Mhm.
Any last thoughts, Chinny?
Just trying to work. Whoever's trying to work, hit my line. You know,
And what's your number?
I'm not giving my number out on
IG
there.
one more time.
Chini Slickback.
Hey,
CHINISLICKBACK.
and you know you can listen to this, you know, this podcast on all platforms: TuneIn, Apple, Google Play, anywhere you can get a podcast, you can get this, and then SoundCloud too if you want to
Mm-hmm.
download the track. That's it, man. Thanks for coming in the studio.
Word. Appreciate you, man.
All right, one.